Hi, this is Shay Veronica, and I am in Your Nation News, and this particular article is titled Managed Migration Policy Answer to Population Decline. The population is declining because people are getting poorer. Black people are getting poorer. The more people get rich, the more the few people that do get rich and become million and billionaires, the more that happens, the poorer you are going to get. Like I have always said, a lipstick and a thong is not something you're going to reach for when a bad thing happens. When there's some sort of catastrophe, you're not going to be reaching for no lipstick. You're not going to be reaching for no panty. So be careful who you make rich. But get back to this migration policy, and look who they have in this particular article. George Griffith. He is the population and family planning specialist. Now, I'm not saying that everything we have heard about George Griffith is true. I'm not saying it's true, but it has been alleged. It has been alleged that he is the last person you will ever want to have managing families and managing population, migration, anything like that. In fact, he's the last person you'll want to have around youngsters. This is what it has been alleged. But as is always the case, these people always seem to remain in these positions, and they never seem to be getting that tap on the shoulder and asked to move aside. They always seem to be able to keep these particular positions. Maybe he's a large man. I don't know. But what I'm saying is he should be the last person in charge of talking about having kids. Like they said, you don't hate the player, you just hate the game. When you see these old people wanting these youngsters, is that why these people want you to have kids, so that they can have a supply of slaves? I don't know. I'm just talking. This is just my opinion, okay? It's my opinion. And I'm saying to you women, I am saying to all females, do not have children if you cannot afford to have them. If you do not have a couple $100,000 in the bank solely for the raising of that child, so you can put them in a situation where it is beneficial to them. You have to be able to put that child in a situation that is beneficial. So you have to plan it. It's not happenstance. You have to plan it. Plan for your children. If you're going to decide to do that, plan for them and have hundreds of thousands of dollars set aside before you do it. And if you do not have the wherewithal, if you do not have the money to have a child, do not do it. Do not do it. No matter how George Griffith gets up there and talks his crap. Do not do it. You will never see him pregnant. Okay? So you do what's best for you, ladies. Ladies, do what is best for you. And if you are having a child that you cannot support, when they're carting that child off to prison, they should come and get you too. Because you brought the child into a situation that you could not manage. And you knew before you went and did what you did that you could not manage bringing a child into the world. You knew it. So this managed migration policy, whatever it means, I'm doing the bottom line. Females in Barbados, do not bring children into the world that you cannot support. You don't want to be running after no man for no child support. We're not talking about no child support from no other person. If you cannot support that child on your own and do it comfortably, do not do it. Share Veronica.